Guys, it's Rich at the Ultra Motorsports warehouse in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hey, we're looking at this 55 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria here. I want everybody to be able to see and hear this car run and drive. It's a real overcast, kind of rainy day here, and I'm scrambling to get this video done for one of our online buyers. But I want to point out some features in the car, just so this isn't a total waste here, having it outside and everything. Okay. All you car guys, what I want to do is I want to run this camera over this car just like if I was buying it. Okay, if I was buying it, I'm looking at things that are expensive to fix. I'm looking at things that I cannot live with, and I'm telling you right now, guys, you're not going to find them on this car. Okay? All the chrome, super thick. All right, looks real good. Lenses are in good shape. These huge trim pieces that run the entire length of the car, that if you had to replace one, you had to replace them all because you just can't get them to match. Guys, they're looking good on this car. The paintwork on this car, really good. Okay, I'm assuming the car, this isn't the original paint, obviously. Okay, so what I want to tell you guys is I'm not seeing any cracks, any chips, any orange peel, or anything like that. Okay. I apologize for the lighting here. Like I said, it's a really overcast, crummy day here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. But I want all you guys to feel real good about this car. Okay? So, window glass won't need replaced. It's in excellent condition. All the chrome is in really good shape. Guys, I'm going to look at one of these wheels, but I'm going to tell you right now, assume that they all look like this. Okay? Alright? I'm going to throw this camera underneath this car so you guys can all see how this thing looks. It looks really good. Okay, I don't like surprises, guys, and I know my buyers don't like surprises either. Okay, so I want everybody to feel good about this car. All right. Okay, guys, there's nothing going on here with this car. All right. All you car guys know that if you did just see any surface rust, that's all it was surface rust on this thing. Okay, this is a good-looking car. All right. This dual exhaust here. Alright, it doesn't sound like a pink car, I can tell you that much right now. Okay? Car's just solid. It's a good, solid old car. Okay? You're not going to do anything to it. Okay, I can tell you that right now. You're not going to come over here and say, well, I need to replace this piece or that piece or this piece or that. This isn't one of those cars, guys. I'm sorry, but if you're looking for that kind of car, this isn't going to be the one. Alright? The door panels on this car, you know what I look for, guys? I look for just sloppy work, and I don't see any here. Okay, I don't see where somebody has extra screw holes where there's not supposed to be. You guys know what I'm talking about. I look for, you know, these things to be ripped and scummy, and these aren't. These are really in good shape. I look at weather stripping. Oh yeah. I look at weather stripping. I know you guys do too. I look at where somebody's arm hangs out the window, right? Because let's face it, if you're driving this car, the window's down, all right? You're not rolling this car with the window up, all right? That's just not how you drive a car like this with the window up. Okay, so I look for somebody who has had their arm out the window for 10 years or whatever and has left marks. I don't see any of that. Guys, the plastic is on these seats, okay? All right? I've never taken it off, and I'm not going to take it off. If you guys want to take it off, that's up to you, but the seats are in great condition. You know, a little bit of dirt maybe, but you know, maybe it's just dirt that got trapped underneath the plastic or something like that. I'll show you guys a trim tag here just so you can see it. All you Ford guys out there, if you want to figure out, decode this trim tag, that's on you. I'm not interested in doing that. I love this car. I love the way it looks. So, steering wheel, not split anywhere, okay? Everything's in good shape. All right, horn works. The stoplight lens or reflector is here. Okay, so you can see the stoplight straight above you because of the car window. Fuzzy dice, you guys can have those, right? Okay, dash looks good. Everything looks good on the car. Again, here, guys, I'm sorry to be rushing you through, but I want to beat the weather. Okay, back seats, they look as good as the front. Okay. Alright, grab a hold of this car, your grandkids are going to say, hey, what are these things back here for, Grandpa? Yeah, well, son, grandson, I don't know how to tell you this, but we used to smoke in the back seat of cars. Pretty weird, huh? I know my kids, they ask me all the time, hey, what are these things right here? Well, that's how you put the window up and down. They just think that's ridiculous. So, different generation, different time we're living in now, I guess, huh? So, interior pieces look great, okay? lights working. All right, we'll look under the hood, and I will pop the trunk here real quick for everybody too. Like I said, this car does have the Continental kit. I'm sure all you guys noticed it already, but Continental kit on the car. Hang on one second, I gotta fight this key here. One second, guys. Sorry about the camera work. Okay, sorry. Fighting this key with one hand and trying to do the lock with the other, and the camera with the other. Guys, I mean, come on. Is that a spare tire or what? Get a flat tire, you're still rolling in style. That looks good. Interior of this car looks really good. Alright guys, I want to tell you something here. Didn't have time to do any cleanup or anything like that. This is how the car looks, alright? No shell games, no weird, you know, get the car hot. I want everybody to surprise me anytime. Alright, you ever want to come in my place? Surprise me anytime. I welcome it. Anytime, okay? I represent these cars for how they are, and that's what I do, okay? Alright? Guys, if it was perfect, if it was a 100% perfect car, you wouldn't even be looking at it online right now, okay? Because you'd be looking in the $50,000 price range. Alright, let's just face it, okay? AC on the car, guys, I don't know if it works or if it doesn't work. I can dig into it further from my prospective buyers. Like I said, this video is just to kind of for everybody to hear and see the car run and drive. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up. Like I said, guys, this certainly doesn't sound like a pink car, so I know you guys can hear that. Sounds good, right? Okay, let's take this thing on an Ultra Motorsports test drive now. Guys, I would never usually take a car like this out in the rain, but like I said, I'm getting some real interest online right now, and some buyers are wanting some videos. So here we go, Ultra Motorsports test drive. Let this thing get up to speed. Just shifted, sounds good, runs good. Running real strong. Let's tap the brakes a little bit. Not getting any vibration. No pull one way or the other. Little bump right there. Guys, I mean the car, I know all you car guys are looking at this car right now, okay, and I can, you know what I'm saying when I tell you that I can tell right now, just after this little drive, that this car will go 75 miles per hour down the highway and run anywhere, okay? You know in the first 5 minutes, of driving a car, if it's gonna be solid or not. And I'm telling you right now that this car runs good, sounds good, looks good. It's solid. It's a solid car. We'll stop right here. Let's throw it into reverse for everybody, okay? In reverse. No big clunks. That's what we like. Into reverse. Back into drive. No hesitation. Getting some speed up. Car shifting good, runs good, drives good. And you know, I mean, everything that's supposed to be working on the car is working right now, to my knowledge. You know, the fuel gauge. There is nothing more frustrating than a fuel gauge that doesn't work on a car. Okay, this is the car that you know, you'd let your wife or your girlfriend drive because it's gonna start. She's gonna stop it at the grocery store. It's gonna start. She's not gonna be. You're not gonna be afraid to let her drive it out and have a good time because it's gonna start every single time. You don't have to worry about it. Headlights work. We don't have to worry about that. So you know, guys, all the stuff that's supposed to be working there's nothing more frustrating than people skipping and something like a fuel gauge, something so silly as a fuel gauge not working. Okay. All right, guys. Let's whip this back in here to the Ultra Motorsports test drive is coming to a close. So I'll tell you what, if you have any more questions, concerns, photos, anything, whatever you want, give me a call, okay? You can hit me on the internet at ultramotors.net. And my name is Rich. I'm available anytime. My email, you can contact me through my website, www.ultramotors.net. 1955 Fairlane Crown Victoria. Just a real solid car, guys. Window glass looks good, everything looks good, trim looks good. You're not going to do anything to this car, okay? It's solid just the way it is, all right?